I'm Ed Parody. I've been coming to CrossFit 7220 for about a year and a half. I did the Nutrition Challenge last year, and this is my second year doing the Nutrition Challenge.
And Ed, what did you learn last year in the challenge?
I think I was surprised at my diet. I thought we ate very, very well, but I learned that I couldn't eat near the amount of fruit I like, especially this year because of the sugar content. And the amount of protein just increased dramatically, and the number of carbs had to go down substantially too. But overall, the results were just stunning to me. That my body mass was pretty decent, and the body composition was pretty decent. But as it went along, and I got to the end of it, I was surprised in 6 weeks how much had changed. And so I was looking forward to doing it again this year.
How did your nutrition change the first year?
Well, first of all, the food we ate, I just was not quite ready for the amount of yogurt. I eat a lot of yogurt now. It seems to be my filler, and I do some protein supplements, but I try and stay away from that. I'd much rather do it with yogurt. I get almonds, then crush my own almonds, so instead of having peanut butter, I make an almond butter, and use honey. And then I get good news for me is I eat more red meat than I eat. I'm not eating a lot of red meat, but we hadn't had much red meat. And the fish is very easy to have. So it was changing the diet, and then being aware of what you're eating every day and recording the macros each day. And Mike is right when he says once you get used to it, it's not nearly as taxing as it starts out in the first day or two.
How about this year? Have you made any changes?
This year, I was looking forward to it this year. And I know Peggy does it with me, and we live together. She does the cooking, and I do the shopping. So I'm reading labels. God, I've read labels. I'm going nuts now and comparing things. And you can tell the other people are doing the nutrition challenge because they're sitting right beside you reading the labels too. So we know who each other are. And this year, I think I feel a little more latitude in terms of I check my macros during the day, and especially when I get to dinner, and after the dinner I'll look to see but if I would get a snack for the evening. And my favorite thing is to have like a yogurt shake and have a little bit of ice cream in it, and maybe put some protein supplement in it. But I think the main thing I learned is that it's not nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be, and I don't feel full like I used to feel full. But I don't feel hungry, and I find I have more energy all the time.
Have you noticed any changes, any positive and negative changes?
Yeah, for sure. When he gives back the dimension of the bone density, when I started, I had pretty decent bone density. When I finished the first 6 weeks, it was much better, and I wish I could remember the numbers, I just don't. And then when I went in this year and started the second year, so it was a 9-month lapse, my bone density had increased even more. So I'm curious to see how that continues to go on. And the body composition, again, it changed, less fat, more muscle, and I'm not a big guy, but I can feel, I could see it around my stomach. I mean, at this stage of life, you get these little bit of ripples there you don't need, and they're less than they were.
What is your overall goal for the challenge?
Well, my number one goal is to finish it, to see it. I've got a tough week coming up. I'm going to go to Virginia for a week, and it's really hard. When you get out of your own kitchen, it's much more difficult. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure I'll end up with oatmeal. I'll end up with yogurt. The bread is hard stuff because you get so much carbs with it, and I don't like that. So in so many cereals, I found that certain cereals have a high protein and much less carbs, and those are the ones I'll go for. You're not going to find those in the places where I'll be eating at that time. So that'll be a little bit tricky. But otherwise, I think this year what I've learned is it's almost easier than I expected it to be. Yeah, it is. It definitely is easier than I thought it was going to be. And I can tell my macros very, very quick. And I'm very pleased with what's going on.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Ed.
Thank you, Lindsay. Bye now.